Yo, 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 yo. Good morning, everybody. Evening and afternoon.
Yo.
Do it to me. Do it to
Do
me.
it to me.
Do it to me.
me.
So, hello, everybody. And if you've noticed, we have a goal for this hour. And our goal is to prevent us from airing the footage of Pope Phil II's all-new July 4th cookout.
I have one thing to say.
You never let me have any fun. You never let me have any fun.
God.
Well, I just have to say,
Do my
if
meat
you're
on
going to use the same
breathe.
model you used for the stock image here for the intro tonight, I have no problem with that because we all know Phil's ass is not that tone.
No,
It is that hairy though, and I am losing hair.
Yes,
Off
it'll
my
be
ass.
Phil himself wearing an apron grilling on Friday. We don't normally have a show set up, but if you want to prevent it, we need 10 super chats of at least $2. And pants for one wants to
If you really want to see it, we need 20 chats of $10.
Yes, if yeah, okay. So we were sent this. We were sent this by Pants, who apparently was linked to it by Serial, and this is the first time I'm going to hear it. So let's
live
just
on
go
stream.
into
Live on stream. It is
live on stream.
It is beautiful and innocuous, and you are just going to fall in love with it.
And Griffey, no super chats have come through as of yet. So I have to push play.
I just hear Gia's wind chime.
Well, it does say sound of silence, so we're hearing the sound of silence.
No,
Well,
it's
no, we're
playing,
hearing wind
Hank.
chimes. We can't hear it. Jim, it's not coming
Yeah,
through.
I can't hear it either.
How can you not? Okay. Because they
Because
sent
you-
it as a no, they sent it as an Apple file. It's an MOV file, and of course, we can't hear MOV files or anything recorded in Apple. So give me a minute.
Yeah, that's happened before.
Yeah. First, thank you to Touche for the $2 super chat. Phil is only allowed to grill his meat for Zoe. Thank you to Pants for the $10 super chat. Show us Phil's meat.
Yes.
Let's see. Thank you to Griffey for the $2 Australian. Hey, I will give you a chance, Phil. So, thank you to Becca for the $10 super chat. Pope Phil has the meat.
I knew she wanted it. I knew she wanted it. I've been saying that for years.
That is 4.
We all wanted Phil.
We had, yeah. So remember, you are super chatting, so we do not go live with Phil naked, essentially, and grilling his meat. He'll at least be wearing his apron as he grills. So Thale, we have a goal tonight, and again, the goal is that for 10 super chats of at least $2, Pope Phil will not be naked on stream cooking. Again, thank you to Subear, $2. Will the meat be hot dogs?
Yes, it will. Yes, it will, because the smoker gets very hot, very hot.
Yes, and
Griffey,
there has been rumor that that Phil's sausage is foot long and as thick as a Coke can.
Yes, it is.
Yes. Thank you, Griffey, for the $2 Australian. Phil, she just had my meat.
And yet she's wanting mine. What does that tell you, Griffey? I don't know. I'm just telling you.
Word has it that Mark is flying in some extra moist meat for Phil.
I'm just
There you go.
asking questions. I'm just asking questions.
Yeah, Griffey,
Bruh.
you only leave them wanting more if you're going to be around to give them more.
Okay, so, oh, we've got something going on here in the background. We had some news today as Lane Myers was released last night, from the detention center, and Lane Myers has removed 20-something videos from his site, as instructed. Alas, with at least one of the videos, the link to the video still works, indicating that he has not removed that video. He has just delisted it from YouTube. So the links, anyone can still access them if you have them. But,
Is that just the one, or is that all 20? Or do we know?
that's just the one that we know of.
Okay.
We can assume the others work, but I don't have direct links to them right now. And I'll have to go back through, I believe I may have links to them in the paper.
Hey, Karen!
Hello,
Hey, thanks for
Karen.
Karen.
Hey, Karen.
Okay, Pants sent me a file, which I now need to make into a WAV file, and then I know that's going to work.
Cicero may have sent you a DM.
Well, Pants sent me the DM with the new file.
Okay.
So let me just convert it to a WAV file, which I know is going to be so much fun. We as professionals here. Anywho, Lane Myers actually put up a new video today with his girlfriend, wife, other, whatever her name is. Essentially looking up things to, how to do a citation. And it was her voice, and basically it seems to indicate that they will be questioning or challenging the rulings of the court as the conditions of probation. We'll have more on this in the paper tomorrow morning, but for those thinking that Kat was just an innocent bystander, well, it appears anyway, through the use of her voice, that she's anything but.
Could be Patty Hearst syndrome. It could be Patty Hearst syndrome.
I doubt it, sincerely.
You never know.
But
You never know.
okay, did we do this one? No, we did not. Thank you, Pants, for the $10 super chat. Jim, check your DM, silly. I sent you the audio. Also, go Phil Meat. So we're up to 7 out of 10.
Thank you,
yes,
Pants.
Pants. I had to reconvert it though, because I know that we will accept the audio here if it's in an MP3 file.
By my count, all these messages are pro meat, Phil's meat.
Yeah, I know, and they're...
I said give the people what they want.
Okay. If we get to 10, we gotta get to 3. Yeah, Pants, I've already converted it. We'll have it in a second.
Well, I just heard from Judy. She got my package. So yay.
Okay, folks. Cool. Let's try this again. Now can you hear it?
Yep.
I hear a sound of silence, yes.
Hold on.
Hello, Farshid, my old friend. I must contend with you again, because the Taco Bell that I was eating has now left my poor butthole weeping. It's running through me like a molten lava train. And oh, the pain. And now I poop with violence.
Oh my God, it's the most beautiful thing I've ever heard. I need a moment. I'm crying.
Send me a copy of that.
Oh my God. I'm all,
Give me a second, Hank.
cross the moon yourselves. We'll give you a topic. Palestine, what's going on with them? Talk about it yourselves.
Bravo, Serial. Bravo. Well done. Done.
Hank, you've got it over on Discord. We have added it to the music list, the music assets here.
And I would love to see Ash get a copy of that and animate it.
Yes.
So Thale, send me a DM, please. You're somewhere on my list.
It's over in our Discord in general chat, and I did link at everyone. So
Now Anthony shows up that we're not talking about assholes and Taco Bell.
You know, that might be making an appearance on the podcast. Yes.
I was expecting when she said weeping. I thought she was going to say bleeding.
Good Lord. Again, Sathale, DM me on Discord. I'll send you the copy. And anyone else who wants a copy, just ping me on Discord. I'll just drop the link. With that, we're just going to go into Drunk Girl. Yeah. Drunk Girl it is. "20-year-old nursing student second DUI arrest." And look, Bowling Green, Ohio.
Oh, no. No.
Henrietta Young, 3217, HOY 3217. Let you know.
I'm smelling Bride of Jim. Yep, definitely smells like Bride of Jim.
Right now.
Not happening today, especially not today.
Bill?
She got pulled over on Worcester.
Headquarters, we're at Thurston, Worcester. How we doing?
Okay.
Good, how are you?
Good.
Okay,
The reason I'm stopping you is you didn't have your headlights on when you're driving down
guys.
Yeah, I
Thurston.
just turned
Why
them
this
on.
is a major
Okay. You have
no.
a driver's license,
Yeah,
registration,
I'm so
proof of
sorry.
insurance?
What was that, NCR?
This is a major no. It would never work out.
Why? Because she's an air freshener?
Sure. Let's go with that.
So she's 32 minutes from your house. Oh.
No. From the general area where I stay.
Yes. So she's 32 minutes.
Is this the new MC Hammer video for Stop, I'm Hammered?
I'm so sorry.
No
Thank you.
pants. I don't have a.
This is my friend's car.
Especially
Who's your
when
friend?
they're wearing
That owns
Alex
it.
Strasser.
really low cut
Okay.
outfits.
Passenger, do you have your driver's license on you?
Yeah, she does. Me?
Why is he asking for the passenger's license?
Because she's the car owner.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
I just turned them on.
Okay. Where's
Missed
the
it.
vehicle owner now?
Alex Strasser.
Yeah, where's that person?
She went home with. She's with my friend.
Okay.
Oh, wait. So she's not the car. Neither are the car owner.
Okay. I can smell some alcohol coming from the car. Okay. So I don't know.
I just picked her up from the bar. Yeah.
That's a very good possibility. But because I can smell it, I'm going to have you step out of the car just to make sure that it's not
No, that's
not
fine.
her.
I just picked her up.
That's fine. If you want to stand on the
Yep,
sidewalk
you're
over there, I'm
fine.
going to turn the lights off here real quick. right, let's go up on the sidewalk here.
Yeah, no, you're
Just so
fine.
we're out of the walkway. Do you wear
Oh, I know
contacts or
that
anything?
street.
No, I have
Okay.
glasses, but like,
Okay, you don't wear them though.
Wait, you know the street, but do you know the girl?
No, I don't know the girl. I know the street because that's where my dentist office is near. One of the streets I have to take to get there.
Interesting. Interesting. Remember, folks, we need 3 more super chats for Nude Friday. Phil will be grilling his meat on Friday. 3 more super
Anthony.
chats.
Don't, Anthony. No. Bad.
Yes,
Bad
Anthony,
Aussie.
you want to.
Bad Aussie.
You want to. You want to. Tell us, Anthony. I'll send you a link. You can come on panel and tell us. You can. Come to the dark side.
Come to the dark side. Tomatoes got
I will
dark and blue and
send
green
you to
ones.
Alligator Alcatraz. I will send you to Alligator Alcatraz. Don't tempt me. I have connections in Florida.
Is BGSU Big Girl State? Whoops. Big Girl State University.
No. But
What was the date on this?
22. 3 years
11,
ago.
11/22.
Yeah,
So
she's learned her
legal
lesson.
now.
She's learned
Yeah,
her
she's-
lesson.
Yeah, she's older. She's more mature now.
Yeah.
Possibly incarcerated. You can go visit.
Might
Maybe
have
that-
Oh,
two or three
she might have even
kids.
gotten her 3rd DUI by now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
maybe
don't
she's
want to go. I don't want to go
Maybe
to Atlanta
she's-
to go visit her.
the head nurse now.
I mean, when I go to school.
Yeah.
Okay.
NCR needs a head
Any
nurse.
medical issues
Yeah.
here recently?
Yeah.
Anemic. That's
Okay.
it.
Have you had any crashes or anything like that where you've been in the hospital?
Not at all.
Any head trauma of any
yet.
sort recently? Nothing like
Not
that?
yet.
No hospital visits whatsoever?
No, not for
Okay.
anything important.
Okay, all right.
What's wrong with people from Ohio,
You
Tomatoes?
turn your fronts off. Thank you. All right. You see the tip of my pen?
Yes, I do.
Okay. What I want you to do is look at the tip of the pen. Don't
Well,
move your head, okay? Just follow
will
with your
just
eyes only. Do
cute.
you understand?
Your eyes are scaring me.
Keep your head still, okay?
I do have a thing for crazy women. Dangerous looking.
I know you do. I know you do.
All right, you can still see it?
Well, we might be able to hook you up with Swamp Fox.
I said crazy eyes, not mentally ill. And yes, there is a difference. It's kind of got like a
Okay.
Jan
Follow it.
Brady
You're just gonna
thing
go
going
up
on.
and then come back down. Just follow with your eyes only. Don't move your head. You
Yeah,
understand?
I think she kind of does look like Alexa Bliss.
I think NCR needs a cougar. Reagan Benson available.
I would
That's
rather
right.
marry this broad than any of the other
One
suggestions.
more.
that
I'm going to
just
do a
played.
circle, and I'm going to come towards your nose. I'm not going to
So
touch your nose.
the
I'll just
Regan
follow it the
Benson
whole
is
time, okay?
still married.
That doesn't bother him too much.
I would
And
rather
Shuggy
marry
had-
this chick.
And Shuggy had first claim
just a
on
minute here.
Regan Benson should she
I
become.
promise you. I'm
Yep,
fine.
okay.
Suddenly
You
single.
stay right here for me,
I
okay?
promise you, I was just picking up.
Okay. Just give me a minute here.
Again,
For
I
now,
would
let's
rather
practice
marry
now.
this
I was
broad
picking them up.
than any of the other
Uh,
two suggestions.
You heard it, Phil.
Yeah, I
He
didn't- I
just
didn't
said he
know
wanted to marry
Dearly
this woman.
beloved,
They're not home.
we're gathered here today on
Go ahead.
NCR has actually decided he wants to marry this woman. Drunk girl with very poor decisions. Do you promise to take one more very poor decision and marry NCR?
If he gives me another drink, sure.
And NCR, in a lifetime of very bad decisions, do you want to take one last bad decision and control the rest of your life with this woman?
To quote Bill
I
Murray,
do.
sure, why not?
I do.
By the power vested in me by Bowling Green University School of Divinity, WFYC, WFYT, and our newest sponsor, WFYS. I now pronounce you drunk woman and sober idiot. Amen.
Trying to do the right thing for a friend.
Now I'm gonna have to make sure my decanter's always full.
Do a couple more tests here.
Yes, of course.
Yes, Anthony, the wedding will be broadcast live on Fox. So there's no need for any hooting and hollering.
How about hollering at Hooters?
Sure, why not?
About collars and hooters. Nice choke chain.
What is wrong with her
Acceptable.
pants? Do
It's
people
the
really
distress
wear that?
style.
Jesus.
Yeah, she
No, you'd be
bought those
surprised.
pants that way.
Here's the thing. That was a popular trend so much that they were just going to like thrift stores and finding any pants that had any tears and then just reselling them for like 30 to 40 bucks a pop if they weren't a name brand. Name brand could get like 100.
Okay, I'm gonna read you
I'm
some
old.
instructions here, okay?
I'm really
And then I'll
old.
have you follow the instructions and
Right.
don't start until I tell you to
Right.
And I'm an
start
old
the test.
guy.
Okay, I'm gonna read
What's your
everything to
point?
you. Then I'll have you start the test. Okay. So put your left foot on the line, just like that. Put your right foot in front of your left foot, standing heel to toe. Okay, and hold that position. Okay. With your heel in front of your right foot, touching the heel of the other foot, place your arms down at your side, and keep this position until I tell you to begin. Don't start until I tell you to start the test. Okay? You understand?
I understand.
Okay, when I tell you to begin, take 9 heel to toe steps down the line, turn and take 9 heel to toe steps back down the line. When you turn, keep the front foot on the line and turn by taking a series of small steps with your other foot. While you're walking, keep your hands at your sides at all times, watch your feet at all times, and count your steps out loud. Once you begin the test, do not stop until you've completed the test. Do you understand the instructions? Okay, I'm going to demonstrate it really fast for you, okay? So go ahead and stay there for me. Stay in that position, okay? So like I said, you're going to be standing like this. You're going to go down 1, 2, 3 to 9. Obviously, I can't go down any further, so we're going to stop there. Turn yourself around with several
That's what
small
she
steps,
said.
okay? And then back down. 1, 2, 3, back down to 9, okay?
Sounds good.
Whenever you're ready, go ahead.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay, any leg problems, hip problems, back problems, anything like that? Okay.
On to the wedding night.
All right, stand feet together, hands down your sides, just like this. You can stand right
Good
up here in the
Lord.
middle here. You don't have to stand on that line. You can stand right there. That's fine. Okay, just stand with your feet together, hands down at your sides, okay? Keep this position until I tell you to begin. Do not start until I have explained the test and told you to start, okay? When I tell you to begin, you're going to raise one leg, either leg, approximately 6 inches off the ground with your feet
Yes.
parallel to the ground, your foot parallel to the ground. Keep both legs straight. Keep your arms down at your side and watch your raised foot. While holding that position, count out loud in the following manner: 1001, 1002, 1003, until I tell you to stop, okay?
Yep.
Keep your arms at your sides at all times. Watch your raised foot while you're counting and count out loud. Do you understand?
Silly.
Okay,
What do you
so
want me to count to?
You're so silly.
until I tell you to stop.
All right, sounds good.
Okay, so you can raise whichever leg you want, doesn't matter,
Should I go
okay?
like this, or
Nope,
should I go
it's going to
forward?
be out forward, okay? But you want to put your foot so you're pointed like this. 1001, 1002,
Right.
until I tell you to begin, or until I tell you to stop. All right, you ready? Okay, go ahead and start.
1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 2007, 2008, 1009, 1010, 2011, 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016, 1017, 1018, 1019, 1020, 1021, 1022, 1023, 1024, 1025, 1026, 1027, 1028, 1029.
Okay, you stop. Okay, last thing I want to do. You know your ABCs, right?
Yep.
Okay. All I want you to do.
Same backwards?
Nope.
I can't
Nope.
do that.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. I just want you to say your ABCs without singing them.
Okay.
Say them straight to me from A to Z without stopping. Go ahead.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z.
Okay. At this point in time, I do believe that you've had more alcohol than you should have. Okay. I am going to place you under arrest. We're going to go on station. Okay. I'm going to give you the opportunity to take a breath test. If I'm wrong and you test under the legal limit, I'll give you a ride home.
Please not do that, please.
Unfortunately,
I'm begging you. I would do anything, please.
I understand.
Officer, please.
I understand, but I have a job to do as well. Okay.
Please, I'm begging you.
Anything.
Listen, I'll give
You
you an
can follow
option.
me, please.
He's willing to take the
Please.
alternate
I'll
breath.
give you an
begging
option.
you. I am begging you.
Anything.
We can't at this point. Okay. I'm trying to
won't
be nice
even-
with you.
Please, I'm a nursing major. Please.
I understand.
No,
but-
can you please?
Okay. So you're gonna have the opportunity to take a
I'm
breath
not
test.
taking the breathalyzer. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
Okay. Well, at this point, then all I need you to do is turn around, put your hands behind your back for me. Okay.
Might
me-
have a sensation.
Put them together like you're praying. It's gonna be more comfortable.
Please
Here.
not do this.
Here, hold on. Put your hands together like this. There you go.
Officer, please.
I understand, but can you put them together like you're praying? Nope, like this. There
I'm
you
not
go.
praying though right now.
I understand, but that's just going to be the most comfortable that I can do for you here, okay? Is any of the people in the vehicle right now,
Yes,
are they
can you
sober?
please
Stop, stop,
not
stop,
do
stop,
this?
stop,
Can you
stop.
please?
He doesn't have a choice.
I'm a medical
He
major.
doesn't have a choice.
At this point, this is where we're at, okay? Do you want to pat her down real quick?
Yep, sure.
I have nothing
Go ahead
on
and
me.
step over here.
We're going to go over here to the car, okay?
It's still
Back
the top.
passenger seat.
So go ahead and face the car for me.
Mhm.
Okay.
Officer, I have nothing on me.
We just have to check.
I understand. I'm never going to become a doctor.
All right, go ahead and have a seat in the car. I'm going to go talk to the other passengers in the vehicle right now, okay?
Watch your head.
He does not look happy.
And I haven't even drank tonight. I was literally at home, bro. I was literally f***ing at home. I just tried to do
Literally.
the right thing for a friend, and this is what it gets me.
Quick question for you.
Yes, sir.
The purse, do you want her to keep your purse or do you want it to come with you?
I want her to keep it.
Okay, so the debit cards that
Can
were
I
in...
please just go home?
No, it doesn't work that way, unfortunately. Do you want your debit cards in your purse
I
to
just
go
want
with
my
her?
phone. That's it, to call my dad. That's it.
Okay, do you want these debit
No,
cards
she
to go
can
back
keep
in your
it.
purse?
She can keep it.
No, I know, that's what I'm asking. Do you want these to go back in your
Yes.
purse? Okay, all right, I'm gonna shut the door here.
Not my phone.
Yeah, when we get back up on the station, I'll give it to you. All right, come on out here. I'm gonna go right over to the open doors right there by the metal inside door there. Come on over here. Right through that doorway. Yep. All right. Have a seat for me right there in the corner.
Yeah, I've been to this.
Okay.
If I don't take it, you guys gonna like keep me in jail for the night, or like what's gonna
No,
happen?
I don't do that. Okay. I have to read this section to you and then this section down here, okay? You're now under arrest for operating a vehicle under the influence of alcohol, a drug, or a combination of them. Operating a vehicle while under the influence of a listed controlled substance or a listed metabolite of a controlled substance.
That's right, Salacious. She said she was at home watching TV and doing nothing.
Nothing.
No drinking.
No, she's watching beer commercials,
Sorry,
and
baby.
she got a contact on.
I
I'm
have a
sorry.
question for Phil.
I'm sorry.
What?
Phil,
What?
is there a difference between blowing the officer and blowing for the officer?
Well, now that she's married, yes, there is.
Yes.
One's expected and the other one's illegal.
Well, and
Yeah.
might get a divorce.
Yeah.
Might end a divorce.
After they married, she was saying she'd do anything for this
I know.
officer.
Anything.
Yeah.
You should have spent a little more time getting to know your wife, NCR.
5 minutes later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does that say?
Seriously.
I mean, seriously.
You should have objected and said, I need 5 more minutes with this girl.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Cheating
Would
already.
it have mattered?
Yeah.
Honestly, would it have mattered to you lot anyway?
Yes, it would have. Yes, it would have. How dare you? How dare you?
How dare you, good sir, impugn our character?
Phil, you have no character.
I still would have been suggesting that this one for Jim if you wouldn't have said you wanted her.
Well, Jim is actually taken and off the market. So
That's right, Anthony. I'm outraged. Outraged, I tell you.
Outraged.
Outraged.
We should bring Anthony up and he should tell the secrets of NCR.
Good luck with that. He would never betray his friend and co-host.
Uh-huh.
And remember, we need 3 more super chats. That's 3 more super chats for Phil's all nude apron wearing 4th of July cook-off.
Or not, depending on what the 10th one wants.
Yes, or not.
Anthony.
Has any of them come in for not yet?
Hank, they're all pro nudity. So he will be nude in his apron.
Yep.
If it happens.
Oh.
If we get to 10.
So do I know your audience? Do I know the audience or not?
If we get to 10, that's right.
It's going to smell like burnt hair.
If you refuse to take any chemical test required by law, your Ohio driving privileges will be suspended immediately. And
Cheaper than waxing.
Privileges reinstated. If you have a prior conviction,
I just can't wait to see Phil's sausage slide into a freshly buttered bun.
Alcohol, a controlled substance, or a listed metabolite of a controlled substance under state or municipal law within the preceding 20 years, you are now under arrest for state OVI. And if you refuse to take a chemical test, you will face increased penalties if you subsequently are convicted of the state OVI. If you take any chemical test required by law and are found to be at or over the prohibited amount of alcohol, a controlled substance, or a metabolite of a controlled substance in your whole blood, blood serum, or plasma, breath, or urine as set by law, your Ohio driving privileges will be suspended immediately and you will pay a fee to have the privileges reinstated. If you take a chemical test, you may have an independent chemical test taken at your own expense. Do you understand all that?
Understand.
Okay, at the bottom here.
This isn't my first rodeo, officer.
You don't have a prior refusal, so if you refuse to take the chemical test right now, which is going to be the breath test, it's an automatic 1-year suspension of your driver's license. That has nothing to do with the court. Okay, that's because when you signed for your driver's license when you were 16, you said if I'm ever required to by the police, I will do so. So the BMV
Isn't it
actually
longer
suspends your
since
driver's
it's their
license for 1
second
year.
offense?
Yes.
Some states yes, some states
If
no.
you take the test
And for underage
it's illegal,
drinking
then it's
even.
an automatic 1-year suspension because you do have a prior. Okay?
Have they set her age
Understand all
yet?
that?
She's 20. They said it on the
Am I going to go to jail tonight, though?
Nope.
Okay.
As long as you stay cooperative, I don't take people to jail just because they refuse.
I will stay cooperative. I promise you will never say it. I've been through this before.
Not something you want to tell the audience.
Yeah, that's
Keep
not
your
that's
mouth
not a
shut.
Use that right to remain silent when you want to speak of that
Should I
shit.
just kiss my medical license goodbye after this?
I have no idea. I don't
Come
have
on, you
any,
should know.
I-
You're a police officer.
I don't have anything to do with that. That has nothing for me.
But yes, 2 DUIs, your chance of being a licensed nurse is not too high.
Yep.
Actually, you'd be surprised in this state.
All right, last opportunity. I have to ask you, are you going to take the test or refuse?
I'm gonna refuse.
Why on earth would she refuse?
Okay, I need your signature right there.
Because she gave her sample the first time and she got
Yep, driver's signature.
she got convicted of it, and so now she's taking her chances with refusing.
Yeah, because a
Front
medical
here,
student has to have a brain to go to college. It's not a big enough brain to.
No, I don't take people to jail as long as they are cooperative with me. No matter you refuse or not, that's your choice. I'm not going to hold it against you.
I do. I get it 100%. It's your job.
Unfortunately, it's all right. We're going to head out front, kind of the same way we came when you went out to the bathroom. I'll give you your phone back. Call somebody who's sober that can come and pick you up. Okay, and tell them it's going to be probably half hour, 45 minutes at least until I have. You can bring that out here with you. Until I have all the paperwork done. You can't leave until I do stuff.
Oh, sorry.
With the paperwork. Okay.
Headlights on.
She was
Brilliant.
charged with operating. She was charged with operating a vehicle impaired. Second offense: reckless driving, failure to have headlights on, and possession of a fake ID.
You guys speak to the person who picks me up.
I do. They'll have to come in.
On May 19th, 2023, she pleaded guilty to the reckless driving charge. The other 3 charges were dismissed.
I don't have very many friends here.
To the left here. You can just have a seat right here in the corner.
She was fined $250 plus court costs and ordered to attend a 6-day driver's intervention program. In addition, she was placed on probation for 5 years. She got more probation than Lane Myers. Thank you, Pants, for the $10 super sticker. I don't know if that counted. I can't see. Let me look and see if that counted. That did not count towards the total goal thingy. Looks like it has to be super chats. So I will do a super chat here just to make the tally go up. And thank you, Touche, while I was doing that. Okay, let's take a look over here. Thank you, Touche, for yours. Mark wants Phil's moist meat. And then mine is Phil nude all the time. Pants and super stickers did not count towards the goal. You can click the goal at the top there. Well, something just counted.
Well, I am nude all the time, so nude right now.
And we just hit it. So you're going to have to be nude on Friday wearing your apron. Salacious just hit the $5 mark. Or hit number 10 with "Doesn't this one make the quota?"
Ooh, I knew I loved you, Salacious. I knew I loved you. All those times of saying I love Salacious, I knew it would pay off.
So at some point on Friday afternoon,
Friday evening, I'm going to the in-laws, so for the afternoon for lunch.
Mrs. Phil's
Friday-
gonna have to take a picture.
she's not going to be there.
She's not going to be there. She's going to be visiting the daughter.
No, he'll be.
We'll just do a live stream. We'll just do a live stream.
He'll just do a live stream wearing
from
his
the
apron.
backyard. Yeah, from the backyard in my apron. Yeah.
Because we're not scheduled for a show on Friday, so we'll just have a random Phil in his apron.
Yeah.
Oh, good Lord. We got time for one more of these. Let's just finish this
the
out.
bathroom is, water fountain's right there. We said it's going to take me probably 45 minutes to get all the paperwork done. Once the paperwork's done, then I can release you.
Well, I am doing a movie.
You will have to come up here so I can ID them as being one that's taking responsibility for you.
Let's see, is there anything short there? No. Let's do this one. Entitled Drunk Lady Crashes into House, Fights Arrest, and Claims Innocence.
I say we marry this one off to Mark.
Is Mark even here?
You said his name a minute ago.
Yeah, but he's not here.
I said step out. Step out of the car. You are under arrest. I asked you several times. You refused to comply.
Yes, there will be a scare.
You are under arrest.
Night.
Why am I being placed under DWI if I had 2 years?
Drunk crashing into a house, then desperately denying it. But when the police arrived, the I'm Innocent Act came crashing down.
You drove into somebody's house.
Which house?
One down here on Newtown Road. There. You see the skid marks? And so when that popped off, she wasn't able to go any further. I said step out. I said step out. Step out of the car. You are under arrest.
When arrogance outweighs the crash, a reality manipulation performance Karen style, that left the police speechless.
No?
This one might be the new Mrs. Pants. I'm thinking Mrs. Pants.
Could be. She is kind of sassy like Pants.
There's no house I hit on Newtown Road.
Okay.
You can't prove I hit a house.
Right now, I'm arresting you for resisting.
I'm not resisting.
What?
As the car smashed through the wall, the lights crumbled instantly, and the law stepped in without any mercy.
Come on out. Come on out.
No.
Ma'am, come out of the... I said step out. I said step out. Step out of the car. You are under arrest.
I don't think we need to do this.
I got it. Well, you think wrong. I asked you several times.
Okay.
You refused to comply.
No,
it's okay.
It didn't have to go that way, did it?
Let's go. Come on. You are under arrest.
Please, I don't need to be manhandled.
Ma'am, I asked you.
On April 6, 2023, police were called to the scene after receiving reports of a suspected drunk driver. Upon arrival, they discovered not only signs of a crash, but also clear evidence of someone attempting to flee the consequences.
Doing all right. Looks like you're having a little car trouble.
I am.
So what happened?
I don't know.
Who are you talking to?
AAA. I live in the neighborhood. I'm good. We're all good here.
No, it's not good.
No, it's good. Because I'm not operating the vehicle. I'm not driving the vehicle.
I'm traveling.
You are operating.
I'm traveling.
No, I'm not.
You drove into a house.
I'm not operating.
No,
I'm stopped.
You did. Actually, you did.
I'll call you back.
I'll call you back.
On Google. So it's you drove into somebody's house.
Which house?
One down here on Newtown Road. So how much have you had to drink tonight?
On Newtown Road? Which
Right.
house on Newtown Road?
Was there another one you hit?
No, there was no house I hit on Newtown Road. Confused.
So, yeah, you see.
It wasn't Newtown Road.
So
it was
you
Northwestern
suffered a whole
Road.
bunch of damage. Right. So, you. That's what I said. You know what I think?
Oh my God!
I think that.
Look at
that popped off.
She didn't hit anything.
Right about there.
I didn't hit nothing.
That'll buff
And
out.
So when that popped off, she wasn't able to go any further.
I bought it that way.
Well, it's kind of muddy.
I bought it that way.
Yeah.
She was on the phone with AAA, and she's like, "I'll call you back, I guess."
We'll be there about 8 a.m. to get you.
The SUV was spotted. The evidence
Yeah,
was right in front of them. But instead
her
of cooperating,
confusion is
the woman
because her
barricaded
GPS
herself in
couldn't
the
tell
vehicle,
which road
refusing
she
to
was
step
on
out.
because she's in
And when
between them.
explanations no longer worked, the tension erupted.
Go ahead and step out of the car.
No, I'm not going to step out of the car.
Ma'am, you need to step out of the vehicle.
So on Newtown Road.
Regardless,
what's the
let's get
house?
past that right now. You've hit a number of things. Okay, you went off the road, you hit a guardrail, you've got parts of the guardrail stuck in your grill. Okay?
I want to talk about the house.
All right, get out of the car.
No, I'm not going to get out of the car.
Ma'am, you need to step out of the car.
I want you to talk about.
So,
Miss Peeler, why don't you go ahead and get out of the vehicle, okay?
I just want to talk about the house that you're talking about.
Okay. So you're saying you did not hit that house?
I just want to talk
Just the
about
guardrail.
it.
There is a house that got hit by something heavy, a white car, a white
I was
SUV.
not in a white car that hit
You're
a
not in a
house
white
because
SUV?
I wasn't near a house that hit a car.
Okay. So you
A
did
house that hit a car?
Hit the car. Whoops.
drive into a guardrail. You left the scene of an
Like
accident.
I said earlier,
You drove
she's
into
going
a
to claim
guardrail.
the house
Right.
pulled out in
Yes,
front of
There's
her.
pieces of the guardrail.
But I want you to talk about the house.
Hey, Ted
because-
Gibson.
No,
Talk
you
about
want
the
to talk
house.
about it now.
No, I
You
want
want
to
to
talk.
stop now. We are one step from me dragging you out of this car. Do you
don't-
understand me?
You do not need to get.
No, you need to stop and listen.
because-
you need to stop and
No,
listen.
you need to stop and listen because I
Ma'am,
don't
I
want
am-
to be bullied.
I'm trying to talk to you.
Bully.
But you keep
But I don't-
backtracking.
no,
What I'm saying
you
is
need to
you wrecked your
understand.
car, you left the scene of an accident, okay?
The police warned her, but she deliberately ignored and resisted. In an instant, she went from being merely a suspect to a detainee under control. One decisive move turned the entire situation around.
I'm Officer Warren.
I'll say she's still out of control.
I haven't introduced
want-
myself. I
tomorrow.
haven't introduced myself. I'm introducing myself. That's
And
fine.
I
That's
will
great.
pull that on.
Like,
and I don't
please
want
do.
to
Okay.
You are not listening because I want
What
to
I'm telling you
understand.
is I'm about to pull you
You
out of your
are
car
not
if you do not step
listening.
out of this car.
No, I'm not doing anything wrong.
You crashed your vehicle. You fled the scene of an accident.
Okay, on a scale of 1 to the drunkest you've ever been, Phil, how drunk is this woman?
Well, she's not the drunkest I've ever been.
Okay.
Because
I've
there was one night where I blacked out most of the night.
I've never hit a house.
And I did lose several hubcaps somehow. Back in the days when you had hubcaps on cars. And I had a 72 Mercury Grand Marquis. That's this big boat thing, right? And it had the like half moons over the rear wheel. I lost one of those somewhere.
Well,
But I didn't hit a house, but I did not hit a house.
Yeah.
That I'm aware of.
I've
Or that show.
actually been in a Teams meeting where a coworker hit someone with their car while in the middle of a team meeting.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Yes, she was on her phone and she ran into somebody on their bicycle.
Oh.
And she told them nothing had happened, go about your business. And she maintained she was the one leading the meeting from her phone in her car. As we can hear the police in the background.
Nothing to
Still
swear.
nothing happened, officer.
That's why a lot of companies will not allow somebody on in their meetings while they're driving because they don't want to have any of the liability if that happens.
Yeah, she told us all nothing happened, nothing happened, nothing happened, and then she was gone. And we all just sat there going, okay. And she never spoke of it again. So, yeah.
Zoom court. People, your license suspended. Yeah, well, you're in the driver's seat. No, I'm not.
No, I'm not.
If when they're in their work attire in the driver's seat, pretty much insist, yeah.
Yeah.
But I had a neighbor lady hit my retaining wall 5 different times. It was the neighbor's mother who lived there. And the neighbor's like, but she was trying to help me out. So in court, I told the judge when I sued her, if she can prove my retaining wall was at fault, I'll pay damages to her car.
Yeah, this is like 11:52.
So almost
10,
midnight.
10:50. Yeah, 11:52 at night.
Yeah.
23:52:56. Somebody was asking inside chat.
That house was just asking for it.
Yep.
It ran in front of her car.
That house was out past curfew, damn it.
Yeah.
Well, with my neighbor, the judge got a hold of the police and they took the mom's car, because they had separate cars, undid the battery and flattened all the tires so the mom couldn't do it. She did it 5 times and the girl was told after 1 time, and the mom did it 4 more times on camera. One time she hit a bicycle down the road on somebody else's camera. Thank God there wasn't a kid on it. She went over a bicycle and then pulled forward and then went back over it. She did half a block in reverse.
Well, we took the air out of somebody's tires to try and prevent them from driving home. They drove home on the rims and fucked up all 4 tires.
No, this was the police because we have small children and animals, and the senior services got involved because the daughter wasn't stopping her mom from driving. No license in 5 years, no insurance in 3 years. And she just left the car keys there every day. And the mom would drive to the neighbor's house to put their garbage in somebody else's garbage.
Alrighty then.
Yep.
Okay.
But I
No.
want to understand
Okay, so you
what that
crashed
means.
your vehicle and you fled the scene of an accident.
No,
If you leave the scene of an accident,
I want
then
to
that
I'm
is
surprised her airbag didn't go
I'm
off.
explaining
I
to you.
want to understand what you think that I did.
You crashed
But
your
I
car
want to
into it.
understand what we're talking about.
That's what I
When
keep
you
telling
say
you.
What are we
what I
talking
did.
about?
Ma'am, step out. Step out of the car.
No, I'm not going to
Okay,
step out.
no.
No.
Ma'am, come out of the... I said step out. I said step out. Step out of the car. You are under arrest.
I don't have to step out of the car.
Which I asked you several times. You refused to comply.
It's okay.
Okay.
No,
It's
it didn't
okay.
have to go
No.
that way, did it?
Let's go. You are under arrest.
Please, I don't need to be manhandled.
Ma'am, I asked you about 15 times to step out of that car.
I didn't-
You were
I
given a
wasn't-
law. It doesn't matter. You were given a lawful order to step
I
out of the vehicle.
wasn't
You
doing
refused to do
anything.
it. Good. Have a seat. You're driving while impaired is what you're doing.
No, I
But go ahead and
wasn't
step in.
driving.
Sit down. Sit
I
down.
wasn't driving
Ma'am,
when
sit
you...
down. Sit down.
Even under arrest, she stayed defiant, insisting on her innocence because the car wasn't moving, ignoring that just being behind the wheel can still be a violation.
No,
See,
you are
this
going to
is
remain cuffed.
ridiculous.
Yeah,
Why?
absolutely is
I
ridiculous.
haven't done anything.
Move your leg. Ma'am. Okay. Move your leg. Ma'am. Okay. You're being completely
Oh my God. No.
Ma'am, we're not going to open the door because you've showed us that you can't just keep your legs in the car.
No, it's
Okay.
not. I just don't want my arms. I'm not a menace to society, honestly.
Well, there's
Yes, you
another
are.
officer on the way to talk to you, okay?
Yes,
Right
you are a
now,
menace.
right now, I'm arresting you for resistance.
You're a
Well,
drunk
I was
driver.
trying to explain it to you, but you refused to listen. So I'm not going to have I'm not going to have any more conversation about it as of right now.
I'm not trying to be resisting.
Okay, trying to be and doing it are 2 different things. But like I said, we're not going to have any more conversation right now. All right, I need to not be banging on the doors and stuff.
They do
Okay?
not need an ambulance. Just stating that they do not want to.
Right now you're under arrest, so you need to just hang out and wait.
Can we just uncuff me? Because
No,
Yeah. I was like,
no, you're going to remain handcuffed.
Read her to her? Yes. She said yes or no. Take her over there and have her sign it. Take it over there, have her sign it, put her name, sign it, put the time.
I'm not going to sign anything.
You don't want to sign? Okay. So refused? Time down? Okay. Why? Because you were under arrest for OVI.
This is an hour later.
Operating the vehicle while under the
Look at the time.
intoxication.
You did not pull me over.
Yes.
No, you crashed your vehicle. You crashed into a house. Okay?
I'm operating that vehicle when you pulled me over. So
You,
that's not.
you crashed into a house and you left the scene. Okay?
May I use the restroom?
Now right this minute, you're gonna wait.
Okay, so when in this whole situation were you convicting me of this? You never breathalyzed me. You never pulled me over. I don't know why you're.
Okay.
I don't understand that. There's no proof.
In Ohio, charges like OVI, hit and run, resisting arrest, and obstruction can lead to up to 8 years in prison and $15,000 0 cents in fines, depending on severity.
This is the greatest thing ever. They're putting the Florida up and talking about Ohio. He just said Ohio, look what's on screen, Florida. So that's the second time they did that this video. Best video ever.
She was charged with the following offenses: operating a vehicle under the influence, OVI, leaving the scene of an accident, resisting arrest, and obstructing official business. Up next, a Karen sped through the street like a maniac, then looked utterly confused and asked, "What did I do wrong?" as she was cuffed for a DWI.
You want to pick up your jacket, right?
Is there anything inside the car that you would like to post in picture?
Why am I being placed under DWI if I had 2 beers?
How can I prove that you only had 2 beers? You failed the field sobriety test.
How? I did the 9 steps
You
and I
failed.
held my foot
You
up.
failed all the tests.
Ma'am, you didn't follow that one direction.
When? Your body cameras are on?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay. So you asked me to take 9 steps forward. I did all of those perfectly.
Yes, the eye test.
And then
the eye test you
You
failed.
went 9
because
steps
I'm
forward
so
and 2
nervous.
steps
Like,
back.
I don't know you,
Okay.
and I don't look at anybody in the eyes.
Let's walk
like,
her over to your car.
Police, with body cams rolling, pulled over a vehicle on River Road for speeding. The driver, polite with complete paperwork and no obvious violations. It seemed straightforward, but the speed, the eyes, and the breath told a very different story.
You have your license, registration, insurance, please.
License?
Okay.
Give me a second.
Take your time. Thank you very much. No issues with your license? No issues with your license at all? No? Okay. I ask everyone that. Give me 1 second. We'll be right back.
Nobody ever pulls me over anymore. They just ignore me.
They can't catch you.
They just ignore me.
Yeah, just go to police station and say, "Whisk me."
I try. Nobody wants anything to do with me anymore.
I thought you were playing those sort of games with Vlad.
Well,
You had dressed him up as a police officer.
no, he dresses me up.
Did he borrow Chili's
Oh,
costume?
okay.
He dresses me up. I don't dress him up.
Oh God, yesterday when Chili was flirting with those police officers, it was just hysterical. I mean, call it what you will. Oh, you guys work out. Oh, you wrestle. Oh.
Ew.
Let
I'm
me
just
tell
like
you
he's
my deep pressure and my own
yeah. He literally goes up to these two huge black guys who are cops and is just like, "Oh, so you work out? Oh, so you're a wrestler? Oh, do you have martial arts training?" And I'm like, "What the hell is he doing?" He
trying to get a date for 4th of July.
Right.
He was in
Creepy.
Tulsa, Oklahoma. It was
Yeah.
creepy. Yes, it was.
Is
What
Oklahoma
was he doing
red
in
or
Tulsa?
blue?
He was with something called the Ripple Effect doing audits. So
Were they drinking
someone-
Ripple?
No, they were sober. And he was being overly nice to the police. It was the lamest thing ever.
I mean,
I mean,
he got
His
tired of
hands
swiping
were
right,
like-
maybe?
I don't know. All I know is that was flirting. I'm not good at flirting, but I know when I see it.
Perhaps Grindr's taking them off their site.
Maybe he's gonna tell them he's a photographer for men's fitness magazines.
There you go.
It's cheaper than Playgirl.
Her documents were in order, her tone calm, but what caught the officer's attention wasn't in her wallet. It was in her eyes and the way she spoke. That's when the situation officially took a turn.
Okay, ma'am, where are you coming from? Where are you coming from?
New York.
Where?
New York.
New York? Where in New York? Brooklyn? Okay, were you at a restaurant or a bar or a friend's house?
Bar.
A bar. Okay, did you have anything to drink when you were there?
2 beers.
You had 2 beers? Okay. Do you normally take any kind of medication, or did you take any kind of narcotics or anything tonight? Not whatsoever?
2 beers.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. See your first name.
Liva.
Liva? Okay, Liva, give me 2 seconds. Just give me 1 second. We're right back.
His half car. It's not even that. It's like the front frame, isn't it? With 2 seats. It's so funny. Guy is just a loon.
Told you I was gonna get you one. Okay. Sitting
Lunar,
on River Road
what
by
you
the
doing?
park. You're sitting on River Road by the park, and she flies by me going probably about 60 miles an hour, maybe even faster. Okay. By the time I catch up to her, halfway up Delfino, she failed to stop until she got here. Wow. Eyes extremely red. She actually got out of the car at one point and walked around saying, "Hey, one of my doors are open." I was like, "Just wait in the car," and she's like, "No, I think my doors are open." She stated she's coming from New York City, Brooklyn, and she had 2 beers there. Is everything okay? It's a good one. Ma'am, can you do me a favor?
From bloodshot eyes to unusual speed, every sign pointed the officers toward a field sobriety test. What started as a simple physical check quickly turned into an endless string of excuses.
We're just gonna go over to the sidewalk over here, okay? The way that you were driving, which was very fast, very erratic, okay? I just asked you if you drank anything. You said you drank 2 beers. Would you consent to doing a field sobriety test?
Sure. I just wanted to get home, like I'm just trying to...
No, I understand that, but the way you were driving, your eyes are very red, very watery right now. Like, even while I'm just speaking to you now, you're slurring your speech, right? There's a lot of things that...
An accent.
Do you consent to doing a field sobriety test? You're okay doing them?
Okay.
We're going to do them right over here. It's more flat, okay?
Okay, cool. No problem.
So it's 3 tests that I would put you through. The first one is I get to check your eyes. The second one's a walking test, and the third one's a balancing test.
No problem.
First question I have you, are you diabetic at all?
No.
Do you take insulin at all?
No.
What I want you to do is put your feet together, put your hands at your side, just like this. Okay, just like that. Okay, I know it's a little chilly out.
It's just,
Okay, we'll get this done then. Okay. Feet together, hands at your sides. I want you to stay like this for the entire test. Okay, so 9 steps. You count.
I start with my left and then right foot starts, right?
So you put your right foot
first.
Put your right foot in front.
Okay.
And then you're gonna start like that.
Okay, do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Fail.
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 So
Fail.
this is first 1.
Fail. 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 Fail.
All right, last test we're gonna do. Okay, it's called the 1 leg stand test. Put your feet together just like you have them. Your hands at your sides. When I tell you to start, you pick up whatever leg you choose, 6 inches off the ground, just like this. And you count out loud until I tell you to stop. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3 until I tell you to stop. If anytime you put your foot down during the test, just pick it right back up.
So do I count or you just tell me?
You're gonna count until I tell you to stop.
Is this Illinois?
17, 18.
Looks like Illinois.
After a string of excuses and failing 3
River
sobriety
Road.
tests, the officers had no doubt left. The arrest for DWI was announced, but for her, the truth still hadn't caught up with the denial.
It does not say.
Okay.
You want to pick up your jacket, right?
Oh, what's the police bag? I can't see it. Come on.
Wait, why am I being placed under DWI if I had 2 beers?
How can I prove that you only had 2 beers? You failed the field sobriety test.
How?
Okay.
I did the 9 steps.
You
and
failed.
I did everything perfect.
Failed all the tests.
Ma'am, you
Well, maybe you ought to be doing 12 step.
So you asked me to take 9 steps forward, 9 steps back. I did all of those perfectly.
Yes, the eye test.
And then
The eye test you failed.
Yeah,
and then
because
the
I felt nervous.
Let's walk her over to your car, okay?
Okay.
Just wait till Western passes by.
Your body
Yes, ma'am, that's correct.
Everything perfect.
call me.
She was arrested for DWI and may face consequences such as license suspension, fines, or even jail time. Her uncooperative attitude and denial in the face of clear evidence could damage her image before a jury. Just a bit of alcohol, a bit of overconfidence, and one wrong decision can cost you everything. Being drunk is no.
Okay, folks, we're at the end of another night. I want to say thank you to our panel and thank you to everyone who participated in Phil's Naked Friday. We'll figure that out on Friday.
Yeah.
Phil, was that a preview of your Naked Friday?
Yes, that's a preview of my Naked Friday.
That's a lot of hair.
Back right. That's his
that
back.
That is a lot of hair. A lot of hair.
Back.
Yep.
Yes,
You got more hair on your. You got more hair on your ass than Chewbacca.
Yep.
There you go.
I know. I know.
Everybody bring your lint roller. Bring it.
Kevin.
Come here.
And no, you can't borrow my beard trimmer to try and manscape.
Oh, look at that.
It's a scary dog. It's a scary dog.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at those teeth. Look at those teeth. Look at that teeth. Look at that teeth. Look at those teeth.
Well, folks, we'll be back with you tomorrow night. From all of us to all of you, have a wonderful evening.
It's a wonderful evening to have one.
Bye, Tad.
Good night, everybody. Thank you for your generosity. And God, I'm going to need sunscreen now.